What if the coins in your drawer were worth not just hundreds, but thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars? In this video, we reveal the top for most ultra-rare UK coins, their shocking values, and the hidden history behind them. One might even make you rich. What if you found out that an old penny from 1929 could be worth more than a car, more than your rent for a whole year, or even more than some small houses? It might sound crazy, but it's true. A very rare 1929 one-penny coin with King George V on it has sold for huge money. Some have sold for $70,000, others for $95,000, and a few even reached a value of $129,000. Yes, a small brown penny from nearly 100 years ago can be that valuable. And the best part is that people still find these coins today. They turn up in old drawers, boxes of coins, or in collections passed down from parents or grandparents. These coins were once used for simple things like buying bread or a newspaper, but now they are worth more than most people would ever guess. That's why you should keep watching until the end, because I will tell you how this coin looks, what errors make it special, and how you can check if you have one in your home right now. Back in 1929, the UK made a lot of one-penny coins. They were made of bronze and had a picture of King George V on the front. Around his face, you would see words that stand for his title, like I Georgievs Vday Gra Brit Omn Rex Fid Def Indimp, which means George V, by the grace of God, King of all Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. The back of the coin showed Britannia, a strong lady with a shield and trident, who stands for Britain. Most of these coins were made just fine. They were used for years and now most are worth only a small amount. But a small number of these coins were made with mint errors. That means something went wrong when the coin was being made. These mistakes are very rare, and when collectors find them, they are willing to pay big money. One of the rarest errors is when the coin was struck on the wrong metal, or planchet. It should have been made of bronze, but some were made on blanks for other coins, which means they are lighter, smaller, or even silver in color. Another big error is a double strike. That happens when the machine hits the coin twice, and you see parts of the picture or letters appear more than once. It looks like there's a shadow or a blur. It's strange to look at but very valuable. There are also off-center strikes. That's when the picture or words are not in the middle, and part of the design is missing. Sometimes, the letters around the edge are broken or not there at all. Any of these things can mean the coin is an error coin, and that's what makes it rare. One man found a 1929 penny in a box of coins his grandfather gave him. He noticed it looked a bit off, so he got it checked. It turned out to be an off-metal error coin. That coin was sold for over $70,000. Another person found one in a coin shop. It had a double strike and was in great condition. That coin sold for $95,000. And the rarest one ever found had more than one error. It had a double strike, a broken letter on the back, and was made on a lighter metal. That one was bought by a private collector for $129,000. These coins were not cleaned or damaged. They were kept safe and looked at by coin experts. That's very important because if you clean a coin, you can make it lose value. So if you think you have a 1929 penny with something strange on it, never clean it. Just keep it in a soft cloth or a plastic coin holder. Then take it to a coin expert or send it to a coin grading company like PCGS or NGC. They will test your coin and give it a grade. A higher grade means your coin is in better shape, and that means it could be worth more money. Some people sell these coins at auctions. Others sell them online to collectors. But no matter how you sell it, the key is to know what you have. So now let's talk about what to look for. First, check the year. It must say 1929. Next, look at the king's face. If it looks blurry or has two outlines, it might be a double strike. Then check the edge of the coin. Are the words complete? Are they broken or missing? Look at the back too. Is Britannia in the middle? Or is the design off to one side? And most of all, check the color. If the coin looks too shiny, too silver, or lighter than normal, it could be an off-metal error. If anything about the coin seems strange or different, it could be rare. Ask your parents or grandparents if they have any old British coins. Look through any coin jars, old wallets, or forgotten boxes in the attic. People often keep coins for years without knowing what they're worth. One woman found a rare 1929 penny in a box of buttons. It looked odd, so she asked a coin dealer about it. That coin sold for more than $90,000. These things really happen. And they can happen to you. That's what makes it so exciting. A small coin that most people think is just junk could be a hidden treasure. All it takes is one lucky find. So don't wait. Go check your coins today. Look for the date 1929 and watch for any signs of error. Hold on to it carefully and get it checked. You might be the next person with a coin worth $129,000. And if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and hidden treasures, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a new video. If you think you found a rare 1929 penny or want to share your story, leave a comment below. I would love to hear what you discovered. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your coin hunt. Did you ever think that a small coin in your drawer could be worth more than a brand new car? Or more than your yearly paycheck? It sounds crazy, but it's true. There is a coin, a small 2-new-pence coin from 1978 with Queen Elizabeth II on it, that could be worth a lot of money. I mean real money. Not just a few dollars. I'm talking about up to $64,000, sometimes even $90,000, and in some very rare cases, these coins have sold for as much as $122,000. Yes, a coin that people once used to buy candy or pay for a bus ride could now buy you a house. This is not a joke. It's a true story, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know so you can check your coins too. Maybe you have one of these rare coins without even knowing it. So stay with me all the way to the end, because this could change your life. Let's go back to the year 1978. The UK was still using the old-style coins. The 2p coin that year had the words "new pence" on it. On the front of the coin, you'll see a young Queen Elizabeth II, and on the back, you'll see the badge of the Prince of Wales. It looks like a regular coin. Nothing strange about it at first. Millions of these coins were made. People used them every day. But among all those coins, a few were made with mistakes. These mistakes are what we call mint errors. And when a coin has a mint error and very few exist, that coin becomes rare. And when something is rare, it becomes valuable. Some 1978 2-new-pence coins were made with the wrong blank metal. Instead of being made with bronze, they were made with metal meant for other coins, or even coins from other countries. This makes the coin look a little bit different. It might be silver-colored instead of brown. It might feel lighter or heavier than normal. Some of these coins were also struck off-center, which means the picture and letters are not right in the middle. Others were hit twice by the stamping machine, creating a double image. These things make the coin very special. These error coins are not supposed to be in the hands of the public. But sometimes, a few get out. And when collectors find out, they will pay huge money to get them. They want something rare, something most people don't have. That is why these coins are worth so much. One 1978 2p coin with an error sold for $64,000. Another one, with a double strike and perfect shape, sold for $90,000. And the most rare one, with a metal error and a design flaw, went for $122,000 in a private sale. These are not just numbers. These are real stories. Real people found these coins in boxes, in jars, and in old wallets. They had no idea what they were holding. Until they checked. That's why you should check too. So how do you know if your 1978 2p coin is one of the rare ones? First, look at the year. It must be 1978. Second, look at the words on the back. It should say "new pence." Then check the color. Is it the usual copper brown, or does it look more silver or light gold? If it's not the normal color, it could be a mistake. Hold it and feel the weight. If it feels too light or too heavy, that's a sign. Look closely at the picture of the Queen. Does it look blurry? Do you see two outlines or a shadow? That could be a double strike. Flip the coin. Is the design centered, or is it pushed to one side? If it's not in the middle, that could mean it was stamped off center. Any of these signs might mean you are holding one of the rarest coins in the UK. And it could be worth thousands. If you think your coin is special, don't clean it. Never clean a coin. That will lower its value. Just place it in a soft cloth or plastic holder. Then take it to a coin expert or send it to a coin grading company. Two well-known ones are NGC and PCGS. They will test your coin, check if it's real, and give it a grade. That grade helps collectors know how rare it is and how much it's worth. Some people who found these coins sold them in auctions. Others sold them directly to collectors. One man found a rare coin in his dad's old coin box. He had it graded and sold it for $85,000. A woman bought a bag of old coins online. One of them was a 1978 2p with a metal floor. She sold it for over $100,000. These are real people, just like you and me. They didn't know they had treasure. But they checked. And it changed everything. Maybe it's your turn now. Go look in your old jars, your old wallets, and your family's coin boxes. Ask your parents or grandparents if they saved any coins from the 70s. Take a few minutes to look. You might be holding a $122,000 coin and not even know it. Most people never look. But now you know what to search for. And now you have a chance. That's what makes it exciting. The treasure could be right there, in your own home. If you like this video and want to hear more stories like this, make sure to like the video, click subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one. And if you find a 1978 2 new pence coin that looks different, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. You never know, your small coin could be the next big thing. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Have you ever looked at a small coin and thought it could be worth more than a car or a house payment? Well, believe it or not, there is a 1 penny coin from 1994 that could be worth a lot of money. I'm talking not just a few dollars, but a real treasure. Some of these coins have sold for $60,000. Others for $85,000. And yes, one rare piece even went for $115,000. That's right. A small brown penny that you could find in your old drawer might be worth a fortune. So don't go anywhere, because I'm going to tell you what this coin looks like, why it's so rare, and how you might be one of the lucky people to own it without even knowing. This coin is a 1 penny coin made in the United Kingdom in 1994. It shows the face of Queen Elizabeth II on one side, and on the other side is a design with a portcullis, which is like a gate with chains. The coin looks normal to most people. In fact, millions of these coins were made and used every day for small items like candy or a newspaper. But something strange happened at the Royal Mint in 1994. A small number of these coins were made with big errors. These were not normal mistakes. They were rare mint errors that only happen by accident and are very hard to find. These error coins are now some of the most wanted coins by collectors all over the world. So what kind of errors are we talking about? One of the most rare types is when the coin was made using the wrong metal. Normally, 1 penny coins from that year are made of copper-plated steel. But some coins were made on a blank meant for a 2 pence coin or even a coin from another country. This makes the coin a different weight and color. For example, it might look silver instead of copper or feel heavier in your hand. These mistakes are called wrong planchet errors, and they are worth a lot of money. Another kind of error is called a double strike. That's when the coin is hit twice by the machine that stamps the design. But the second strike is not in the same spot. So you might see part of the Queen's face or the gate design appear twice, like a shadow. It looks strange, but it's exactly what makes the coin special. Then there are off-center errors. That means the coin design is not in the middle. It might be pushed to one side, or part of it may be missing. These are easy to spot, and collectors love them. Now you might be asking, why would someone pay so much for a coin like this? The answer is simple. These errors are super rare. Most coins with mistakes are caught and destroyed before they leave the mint. But once in a while, one escapes. And when it does, it becomes a piece of history. People who collect coins will pay huge money to own one of these rare items. Some people buy them as an investment. Others just want to have something no one else has. Let me tell you about a real story. A woman in the UK found a strange penny in a box of old coins her father had saved. It looked lighter in colour than the others, and the writing on the edge seemed off. She took it to a coin expert, and guess what? It turned out to be a 1994 one-penny error coin made on the wrong blank. That coin was later sold for over $75,000. Another young man found one in his change jar at home. It had a clear double strike and was in great shape. He got it checked and sold it for $60,000. And one of the rarest ones, with both the wrong metal and a strike error, sold in a private deal for $115,000. Just imagine that. A coin worth one penny turns out to be worth more than a year's salary. Now here's the part that really matters. You might have one of these coins too. So here's how you check. First, look at the year. You want a 1994 one-penny coin with Queen Elizabeth II on the front. Next, hold it in your hand. Does it feel different? Is it heavier, or does it look like a different color than normal? That could be a sign of a wrong planchet. Then look at the design. Is anything off-center? Do you see a double image or extra lines where they shouldn't be? Is part of the design missing or faded? These are clues that the coin may be in error. If you think you might have one, do not clean the coin. Cleaning it can lower its value. Keep it in a soft cloth or coin holder to protect it. Then take it to a trusted coin dealer or send it to a grading company like NGC or PCGS. They will check it, tell you if it is real, and give it a grade. That grade will help collectors know how rare and valuable your coin is. With a high grade and a rare error, your coin could be sold for tens of thousands of dollars. Most people never think about checking their old coins. They throw them in jars or keep them in wallets without looking closely. But maybe, just maybe, you have one of these rare coins without knowing. And even if you don't, it's still fun to check. Coin hunting is like a treasure hunt. You never know what you might find. That's the joy of it. And all it takes is one lucky coin to change everything. So before you go, take a look at your old coins. Check your parents' drawers or your grandparents' piggy banks. Ask them if they kept any coins from the 90s. You might just find a rare 1994 one-penny coin hiding in plain sight. And who knows? You could be holding the next $60,000 or even $115,000 coin in your hand right now. Did you know that a small coin, the size of a bottle cap, could be worth more than your car or even your house deposit? Yes, it's true. There's one very rare coin out there, a 1995 £1 coin from the United Kingdom, with Queen Elizabeth II on it that could sell for an unbelievable price. We're talking about real money here, not a few hundred, not a few thousand, but up to $58,000, $83,000, and in some cases, even $110,000. So if you've got an old pile of coins sitting in your drawer, or maybe in a jar in your kitchen, you might want to check them now. Because this rare coin might be hiding right under your nose, and it could completely change your life. So what makes this 1995 £1 coin so special? At first glance, it looks like a normal coin. It has Queen Elizabeth II on one side, as usual, and on the other side it has a beautiful design, a Celtic cross with an ornamental brooch, which represents Wales. This was a normal part of the coin series that celebrated the different countries in the UK. This design was only used in 1995, and more than 80 million coins were made that year. So how could a coin that was made in such large numbers be worth so much? Here's the exciting part. A very small number of those coins were made with mistakes, errors at the Royal Mint, where coins are produced. These mistakes are extremely rare and were not supposed to happen. Most of the time, the mint finds the errors and destroys them before they reach the public. But sometimes, just a few escape. And when they do, collectors go wild trying to find them. One type of error is when both sides of the coin show the queen's head, yes, no reverse design at all. This is called a double obverse, and it's one of the rarest kinds of minting mistakes. Other times, the coin may have the wrong words on the edge, or no words at all. Some coins may even have been made using the wrong type of metal. Others were stamped off-center or have a faded or double image. All of these things are signs of an error coin, and they make the coin super valuable. Imagine holding a simple coin in your hand, not knowing that it's actually worth more than $50,000. That's the case for some people who have come forward after discovering they had one of these rare coins sitting around for years. There's one story of a man in the UK who bought a £1,995 coin at a market for just £2. He thought it looked strange, so he had it checked by a coin expert. It turned out to be a rare error coin. Later, it was sold at auction for around $83,000. Can you believe that? Another collector found one in his father's old coin box. It looked normal, but when he looked closer, he noticed the edge had the wrong lettering. He sent it to a grading company, and they confirmed it was a genuine mint error. That coin was later sold privately to a collector in the US for a shocking $110,000. These are real examples, and they prove just how valuable this coin can be. You might be thinking, but how can I tell if I have one of these? Don't worry. It's easier than you think. Start by finding any 1995 £1 coin with Queen Elizabeth II on the front. Turn it around and check the back. Does it have the Celtic cross and brooch? Good. Now look closely at the details. Check for mistakes. Are the letters on the edge missing? Are they the wrong words? Do both sides of the coin look the same? Is the design off-center? Does the coin look thicker or thinner than normal? These little signs might mean your coin is one of the rare error coins. If you think you have one, don't spend it. Don't clean it. Don't try to fix it. Cleaning coins can actually reduce their value. Instead, keep it safe in a small box or case, and take it to a professional coin dealer or grading service. Two trusted companies are NGC and PCGS. They will examine your coin and give you an official certificate to prove what it is. This is very important because buyers want to know that the coin is real before they spend big money on it. Collectors love rare error coins, especially ones with the Queen on them, because they are not just coins, they are pieces of history. Queen Elizabeth II was one of the longest reigning monarchs in British history. Since her passing, anything with her image has become even more special to collectors all over the world. That's another reason why this coin's value has gone up and why it could go even higher in the future. So here's what you should do right now. Go check your coins. Ask your parents or grandparents if they have any old £1 coins from the 90s. Look through jars, old purses, boxes, anywhere coins might be hiding. The 1995 £1 coin was common at the time, but the error version is anything but common. And remember, just a few of these exist. We're talking maybe 5 or 10 known examples. If you're lucky enough to find one, you could be sitting on a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. It's exciting, isn't it? To think that something so small and ordinary could be worth so much. But that's the magic of coin collecting. Sometimes the most valuable things are the ones we almost overlook. So before you spend that old pound coin, take a closer look. It might just be your lucky day. And if you enjoyed this video and want to hear more stories about rare coins and hidden treasures, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You never know, the next valuable coin could be in your pocket right now.